Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is July 1st, and Barrow is coming to the Saturn Chronia Relay. This is his second last visit before TennoCon. I wonder if he's going to bring anything special, or save it for the TennoCon Relay. At this point, we're just waiting for the Duviri reveal, and who knows what else, since there's no way all of TennoCon will be just that. And the bigger question, will we finally get to ride horses as our operator? Operator guns in melee? Well, it's only 15 more days until we find out. Alright, Barrow should be here any second now. Let's see if we got anything to be happy about, or primed disappointment again. Transmuter Operator Hood. This is... Okay, this kind of makes me look like I have a squid head, but this is the new item that we got for this Barrow rotation. Feel free to pick it up if you want. I'm genuinely curious if this fits with any existing operator fashion, because it is a bit large. But yeah, 450k credits and 450 ducats if you feel like picking it up. Maybe it's good for a cosplay, I don't know. We got our Nexus fur pattern for your pets. It looks like this, if you want it. Prisma Shade. This is outdated these days by the Sahasa Kubro, but I would still say pick it up, because Prisma Shade comes with its own Prisma weapon. And that's 6,000 mastery for the companion and 3,000 for the weapon. That's different from the regular Shade and weapon. Prime Heater Charge. Pick this up. It's the only primed heat mod in the entire game, and it's for pistols. If you like running heat inherit setups too, this is mandatory, so there's no reason not to grab this. Plus, if you're running a corrosive heat broad damage build on, I don't know, a Spore Laser or something like that, but yeah, that's a must grab. Shell Shock, this is the shotgun, the 60/60 mod. Let me check to see if there's any other way to get this, because I never really remember. So this comes from Sabotage on Hive, and not just Barrow. So if you're willing to farm that, I would say grab it from the farm instead of here. And then we also got Prime Continuity. This is a mandatory mod for any endgame build, so I would strongly recommend you to pick it up. Prisma Arrows, that's an attachment for, well, not attachment, but a skin for the arrows coming from bows. Grab it if you like. We got the Prova Vandal, which is outdated these days. I'd say the Rumblejack massively outperforms this as a dagger, since daggers are a much better type than single swords. But yeah, it's very status focused with some impact and mainly electricity, bad crit chance, average crit multiplier. In my eyes, this is mostly mastery fodder. You could use a heavy attack build on a grouping setup, but again, this is literally worse than the Oma, worse than the Rumblejack. So there's my stance on it. We got the Quanta Vandal. This is a monstrous weapon. Actually, if you haven't seen it yet, I have a video on the Quanta Vandal where you can now run viral. No. I don't remember if it was that one. YouTube. Let me check this very quickly. Okay. No, it was the Galaxin. But still, this thing built for Viral Electric does insane amount of electric procs, so you can shred crowds and enemies with this. Nightmare has even used it to kill Demolus with, so I would strongly recommend picking it up, as it has excessively high status. And very high crit multiplier and average crit chance, which, I mean, on a beam, that's okay. And we also got galvanized crit chance mods now. We still have the stack decay bug, but once it's fixed, hyper lethal. Not MR fodder. Temple Royale, Heavy Blade Stance, a solid one. If you don't want to farm this, feel free to pick it up. It is a good choice. Corrupted Bombard Spectre Blueprint. I think this... Okay, so this spawns with the Shield Drone. Feel free to grab that if you want, but we do already have Shield Osprey Spectre Blueprints. This might be a little bit of an upgrade, but I'm not sure if it's actually worth the 50k and 100 ducats. It's entirely up to you. We've got the entire Prisma Edo armor set. Left, right shoulder pieces, the chest, and the legs. I don't really like the legs. The shoulders you could use, and the chest, it kind of looks like tassels. I mean, you could use it. Katir Sakura, this is the closest thing to the Tethras Doom Quantum Emblem that I normally have on my Volt. That looks like this, that was exclusive to a leaderboard event. If you're looking for stuff similar to this, the Katir Sakura is the closest thing you will find to it in the game. Katir Earpiece is another cosmetic that looks like that on your operator. Quanta, that's an Ophias skin. Cutter Fighter Decoration. This originally came out in the past about 2.5 months ago or 3 months ago as part of the Empyrean decoration pieces to put in your fish tank and your orbiter, so feel free to pick that up if you want. Flak Fighter also was from the same series too. They're nice and cute and you can put them inside. Deimos Strigulus Prex for your orbiter. Vomfast Glyph that looks like this. Empyrean Vigna. Oh, this is what I was referring to. Changing your fish tank into a space fight, and you can add those fighters in to add to the scene. So if you like this type of aesthetic instead of the fish tank, I'd strongly advise you pick it up because it's one of a kind and very different from the typical stuff you'd put there. And then the Rashantur Cult Sign Dana that has Nezha's lore tied towards it. It looks like this. If you like the look of it or appreciate the lore, then yeah, feel free to pick it up as well. And of course, as always, the Sands of Inaros Blueprint questline. So that's what Barrow brought to PC for this week. Thank you all for watching. I always include console down in the description and pinned comment. We only have one final Barrow visit before TennoCon comes, right? On the 16th, and he will come again on the 15th. So maybe he'll bring something that is of more interest then, but this week has been a little bit mid, nothing too bad, but nothing amazing either. And once again, the new item is a cosmetic. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe and the like, as it does help me and the channel. Have a good one.